What's happening, everybody? Blank here and welcome back to another episode of Strayblade. So I gotta admit, it's been a long road for this game. We have been pushing and pushing really hard, and now, just look at that, swift renewal. In your time of need, Boji will now sometimes step in to give you another chance and revive you in the middle of combat. So that's how far we've gotten that the game decided to give me another power for Boji. So more health when revived, that sounds good, and more chances. The chance of this performing increases by 5%. Honestly speaking, both sound fantastic to me.
Just you wait. I'll be the best partner you've ever had.
But
I can't wait to try this.
we gotta max it out. Yeah, this is definitely something that we gotta max out. Boji Boom, the Arcane Blast, is not something that is super awesome, and honestly speaking, our runes are not like the best. It's kind of cool that you can actually check what type of runes are we missing, but this one right here, Swift Renewal, top tier. Blueprints, we're missing kinda a lot of things. Crescent Wings might be fantastic, but look at us looking mighty. And of course, the PogChamp of the previous episode, the Halberd, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool.
I like the look of that.
Let's try to exit from the other side of the temple to see where the game is gonna take us, and I wanna remind you guys that if you guys are having fun, don't forget to leave that like and subscribe. Ooh, we're kinda far away now. Where did we show up? We're in the map. Oh, wow. So yes, we're in the same area, but there's a lot of sections for us to explore, and at the same time, it teleports you right away. So from the cavern, you can go, okay, I thought we were gonna have to go back through the fungus and then come to this place. Just do a little bit of exploration on that matter. Boji, what do you have to say, buddy?
Where do we go next?
Now we leave for the distant mountains of the Mannonite region to find Usko. Facing him will be the greatest challenge yet, for he was the most skilled and brutal fighter. But we have no choice but to try.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go get him.
Whoa, hold your horses. Again, we will have to awaken his general first. Without his spirit part, I won't be able to awaken Usko.
Oh, darn. I remember. And I suppose we're going to his region first. Where's the entrance?
You have to admit, I don't know. I rarely left the tower. I spent my time mostly studying under Eri.
Wow, you are lucky to have such an experienced explorer by your side. Finding the entrance after I found the most sought-after valley in history should be a breeze.
Aha! Then after you.
It's kinda interesting how so far the game has been like unveiling, if I gotta be honest with you guys. Like if you think about it, he's talking about we having to defeat generals for us to be able to unlock and defeat the main character, the main treat, which is the commander, right? And then what happens after you do all of that? Well, unfortunately for the game, we might have to kill for, like, I get it, he wants to revive his master, but then do you guys think that would mean that at some point we might have to fight Boji or kill Boji to revive or to fight Eren? Because I think that that's what he's trying to do. I think that he knows that if he wants to revive his masters, he will have to kill himself in order to obtain the soul, but he cannot do it, so he's trying to get rid of every single other general to see if he can use it by obtaining all of those powers. Maybe killing me, getting my powers, my soul, and then use it to revive Eri? I'm not sure, but that's quite the interesting part of the story, that I feel like there's a loop in there that my boy Fare hasn't been able to notice yet. That's a lot of damage. Oh wow.
Boji Boom!
Even until today, enemies, oh my god, they're not that strong. Unless, of course, they cheat and they hit you from behind. But now we gotta focus a little bit because this type of beasts are quite the interesting ones. They're strong, they're fast, and they hit really hard. And not only that, but once they charge at you, they do a lot of damage. At the same time, again, as you progress through the game, you start noticing and realizing that most enemies you can just face tank.
There's always more to find.
And that brings me to the next topic, which is discussing about weapons in the game. I do like the fact that they took the time to make every single weapon have a different moveset and a different characteristic, if that makes any sense. Wow, this looks beautiful. And now Boji's gonna speak about it. Let's go. We'll keep our thoughts after speaking with Boji.
I always loved these paintings.
The people in it are the Acreans, right? And that's the spire.
They're bringing the spirits that weren't able to get into the flux alone to the spire. There, they will be released. It was their most holy ritual. Oh, but I forgot. You don't believe in such things. Or do you?
It is hard to doubt it after spirits have entered this stone. And since I got that ability, I can feel the flux. I feel it running through me every time I use it.
Thank you for your conversation, Boji. But like I was saying, I do appreciate the fact that they are actually giving us different weapons and different movesets and everything. I mean, it feels good. It's definitely not bad. But the downside of that is that you have weapons like this one. Looks absolutely brutal. And you would imagine that the moveset would be like a Spartan moveset, right? You block in and then you poke through the shield, but that's not the case. Like, he has a wide swing. Some might say that, well, against a bunch of enemies it could be useful. However, there is still a downside to it, which is that even if there's multiple enemies, sometimes weapons won't hit all of them, but will hit one and the other one will just not take damage. What's up, Boji?
Why so upset?
Can't you see it? If they're already here, then that means they have the farther regions under their control as well.
I see. So our way has just become more difficult.
We'll see about that. In Fieldalen, there were not many of the clan that could hold their own against me. They're like wolves, only strung in packs. No offense.
Oh, none taken.
I gotta say that I do enjoy the conversations with Boji. You learn something new every time, and you learn that Farron, he's not afraid of clapping cheeks. I do appreciate that from you, boy.
Oh, always good to see one of them.
Okay, now we gotta go for the strategy, and that's gonna pretty much be killing everybody, right? Okay, look at this. Let's go all the way here. Let's see what we can find. Yes, nice.
Oh, astounding. There's always more to find.
And now we have a chest that nobody's protecting. I mean, unprotected chests, I'll always take them. I had the feeling that since nobody was protecting it, it was just gonna be bone dust. Even though we can go this way, there are some new blue enemies for us to attack. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We need to defeat those guys. We're gonna be starting by probably running off the cliff right here. And then we fall. Awesome. This is bad. Enemies don't really stand a chance. Nice. Now we're maxed out. Okay, now we gotta fight this tower guy. No! Boy, boom! Wait, did he revive me? Or did I use my healing? I'm not sure, but let's keep our distance. That's a beautiful hit on our end. And that's a beautiful one on his. New weapon. Yes. And now we have a rider mace. Unfortunately, now that he has been defeated, it generally means that this weapon...
I learned something new.
This weapon has been mastered, which really means that it's time for us to maximize our abilities. Now we have a better or a lesser reduction in our skills whenever we parry, which is fantastic. Well, blocking, not parrying, but we don't block that much. But now we're gonna be going for the one that I like, which is light damage increase. And then we have this one, which is for what? Heavy damage. Both are beautiful. I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm really liking some of these upgrades. And now it's time for go to whoever you are, if I can reach out to the top. Can I go from behind? Ooh, chest, gimme, gimme.
Here they come.
Wait, who comes? Who comes? Wait, where are the enemies? Yo, I swear to God, this game made me almost poop my pants a little bit. Oh, there you are. I do not know what was that about, but that was a lot. I think you guys can agree with me. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. If you agree with me, feel free to leave a like on the video. That way you can let me know that you do agree with me. That's a furnace, that's where I want to go. Look at this attack. Boom. Okay, so the first one took the bait.
Arcane blast!
That's a lot of damage that you can deal with your powers if you focus does so much damage. The halberd is really good. I'm liking it. Like against the bosses, that they were not ideal, but against these regular enemies, it's so good. Okay, here we can walk slowly, and we can send this guy flying. Something that I will say about this game is that you can find yourself lost fighting these enemies over and over and over again. It's really entertaining.
Hope you're ready for it.
Are you kidding me, bro? Just like I said, sometimes they might be a little bit frustrating, sometimes they just feel great to fight. So I really like that. Did my weapon got mastered yet? I think it did. Let's check it out. Because if that's the case, we can be stronger. Yes, we can. What am I waiting for? Boom! Now we do more damage with our basic swing. And where are we at? Ah. Ooh, mushroom. So now we can trigger the fast travel. Beautiful. And then which way do the game wants me to go? It wants me to keep exploring that area, which we probably won't do until we verify what do we have over here. That's a lot of damage. I do want to one-shot them though. I feel like two-shotting with a weapon this low, it's not the best. But at the same time, there is some oomph to every single attack or every single hit, so that also feels fantastic. We have some green enemies.
No distance is too far.
But I'm not sure what is the point of even going there. And what is this? Oh, wait. Is this from we began the exploration? Is this that area where we... No, this is not where we began. So if we walk... We will be going inside of the shrine. Okay, I understand that, but then... We have... Oh, this is a little bit confusing. There is plenty for us to explore in this area, so that's what's getting me. Because we can definitely explore this, and if you jump up, you see a lot of enemies from camp.
Oh, astounding! There's always more to find.
Yes, and I appreciate you stating the obvious, Farron, but there is a lot for us to figure out, and we cannot do that because we're missing that power. Over here, there is a big knight, but there is a green one. That is the one that we want to defeat. So let's go for the green one. Oh, basic knights.
Here they come.
Come here. Sometimes basic knights can prove to be stronger than anticipated. Sometimes also like trying to like walk slowly. I wish it was different, like you could crouch and just walk crouching a little bit faster. But hey, it is what it is. Can we stop him? That's a lot of damage. We do so much damage with that power. Goodbye. Wow. I mean, we need to do that again. That was so good. I'm really liking this weapon. I know that I said at some point that I wasn't a fan of it, that it felt weird because it was too heavy. But now I gotta say it, it's growing on me. It is definitely growing on me. Any way for me to explore the top? Yes. Can we go back to the fungus? No, we cannot. So we gotta keep exploring whatever this is in here. And let's see what we miss, because... I mean, to be fair, I thought that by this point... The game is actually asking me to go back, but there's no way for me to go back, so... Right now we're just in exploration mode. Okay. Let's climb this up.
Here they come.
Sometimes they do be missing attacks and that will be feeling weird. That's a lot of damage. That was a brutal strike. I love it.
May their spirits find into the flux.
It feels really nice, especially with this weapon. Really like how it plays. It's slow, but you have the opportunity to absolutely destroy enemies if given the chance, and I think that that's super nice. Okay, so with that unlocked, what else are we supposed to be doing? Do we have to just go down and, I mean, pray that nobody kills us? If that's the case, they will have to pray that I don't kill them. What still? But anyways, I do think that some weapons like the halberd plays kind of like nice based on the way that it looks. But then you have other weapons like the spear that they decided to do a different moveset that I don't actually like. But I do have to give them credit for actually trying to give you variety of skills with every single weapon that they're giving you. There's a lot of games that they won't do that. They will instead just give you one weapon, one style. Halberd does this, sword does this, dual blade does this, and then that's it. Are you kidding me? Hey, come on. Oh, this is why. There is two of you being scummy. Okay, I need to heal up. That attack was brutal. Okay. Okay. This guy is already... I'm already done with him. Goodbye. Now we can do 101. I hope those enemies are actually enjoying the fact that they are trying to kill me with a weapon that I'm using, so I understand this weapon perfectly now. There's no way that they can kill me. Hello. Hey, why are you aiming at that guy over there that far?
Tasty.
I will say that about this game from time to time. What they would do is that the aiming system is not as good as I would like it to be. Like, I would definitely like this game to be a little bit cleaner when it comes to the aiming system and things like that. It's weird. Like, sometimes you want to change targets and it won't, and even though they're next to each other, sometimes you want to do other stuff and the game just won't let you. Just a pretty detail that I've noticed while playing this game. There is another tree over there. Now we have to deal with it all at the same time. You know what? Did I hit them both? Now he's going flying. Beautiful. These enemies are definitely easier than the blue ones, but then I'm also confused because I don't really know where I'm going right now, or I don't really know where am I supposed to go. I do see a lot of enemies here and there, but I got the feeling that if I check the map right now, we're actually, yeah, we're kind of like going back to where we had here, the first region transitional portal. And if you take a look, we're missing a rune recipe, which I know where it is at, like we saw it behind us. So it's just kind of strange. We can always go to the fungus from any other fungus, so it's not something of concern. But it just shows you why these enemies are weaker. Oh, you remember that? Yes, I do remember all of that. That's the first connection, and we were like, how do we even get in here? There is a body, yep, on the bottom. Now I guess that with all of this explored, it's time for us to just go up, get our new rune, and, well, try to get back in track, I guess, if we can.
Amazing what Ere could do with runes.
Let's see, the new rune that we got from the Boji tree is something called the Blood Rush. So resource all your energy when you defeat an opponent with a finisher. It's not a bad rune, okay, don't get me wrong, it's definitely not a bad rune. It's just not what we're looking for. You could drop down. I thought we would be missing something. I was wrong. There is a couple of enemies patrolling this area and don't really have too much interest on them. Wait, can you teleport towards them? I didn't know that. I definitely didn't know that you can actually teleport towards them. That's actually pretty interesting. But it's alright, let's keep exploring. I think most enemies are just dying.
Hope you're ready for it.
See what I mean? You should be aiming the enemy that is right there that cannot actually attack us because he's bugged out. So, okay, give me the Ethium.
Ah, I love these.
Let's go up. Both enemies are locked in. That's fine. There's no chest, there's just Ethium. So this is, oh, this is an Ethium mine. I remember they were saying that...
Here they come.
They were saying that people or the enemies were actually looking to farm onto these precious stones so that way they can actually make use of them. Okay, I mean, I'm game for that. I am game for that. Anybody following me? Oh, that guy. Okay. You wanna play that game? I'll play that game with you. You also wanna play that game? Sure. That should be it. More enemies. Who else is coming this way? I mean, I'll take Yaal in if you guys want to, but I need you guys to show up. I guess it doesn't really matter. I remember that area. Yeah, you would need some powers if you really want to visit it. And then you have over there, yeah, the fungus teleporter. You cannot reach that bridge because it's broken. I remember all of this. Beautiful. I like it. Really liking it. Been trying to open up the map, but the game wouldn't allow me. What do we have in here? Oh, the tree. I get it. And then more enemies over there. Oh, this is awesome. This is nice. Everything just gathering one next to each other, just like that. And if we check the world map right here, again, we're missing one thing, which is the lore porn tablet, which is just jumping from here down. We will get it. We have this other rebirth shrine, which we have to actually... That's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna go inside of this, and we're gonna go all the way back to the fungus and then to the shrine, and then we're gonna have to explore this section. We decided to go back. Not necessarily the smartest call, if I gotta say, but just like I was saying, this is the rune tablet. We're just gonna get it for the sake of it. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. So I think with that done, this is where we are gonna be wrapping things up for the day. There is plenty of things to do in this map, and well, I mean, based on the way that everything is structured, it seems like each 2 sections or 3 sections are more than enough for the game to take all your time and all your attention. But anyways, I hope that you guys are enjoying. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.